What is up, guys? Amp here, bringing you my very first achievement guide. That's different, right? So this is the achievement, The Architect, in the new Call of Duty Ghosts Devastation DLC. And it relates to the Extinction map, Mayday, as you can see from the title card I got you here. So to start off, I wanted to sort of go over a little bit about what the crafting system is in this new map. And it's sort of interesting. So to start off, in the very first area here, there are two sets of doors that you can use your drill on instead of going after the hives. And so I'll show you an example of one here. I won't show you the entire round here, or I'll speed it up for you. And so essentially these two sets of doors will unlock an area where it's got a bunch of supplies, aka toolboxes. These red toolboxes are what you're going to use to construct the different things inside the crafting system. And so I'll show you the example of the sticky bombs first and start up a running list for you on screen. So you'll see in a second I end up over here at the first tool bench with the schematics for the sticky flares, my bad, and the pipe bombs. So these are the first two items that you need to construct for the Architect achievement. And you'll see I'll go ahead and build the sticky bomb for you right here and even show you how it works. So the interesting thing about the red toolboxes is that when you have a certain schematic, the only things that will appear, the first three items that will appear in the first three red toolboxes that you search in will be items for that particular item you're trying to craft. So keep that in mind when you're going through. The first three will be what you need, and then anything past that will be either for an entirely different item or a different version of some item. So you'll see that here with the Tesla. So the two items here in the cargo bay are the Hypno Trap and the Tesla. Now the Tesla's got three variants to it, so that's probably one of the toughest things to do for this achievement, is to actually go through and construct all three variants of that, as well as the four variants of the Venom X that you see right here. So there's also another sticky flare schematic, so you can create some more of those if you feel like it, but in this case we're trying to go for an achievement, so we'll stick to that. So the variants are the hardest thing about this achievement, and I'll go ahead and show you. This is the other room within the cargo area for you to grab some more red toolboxes, as you can see, and I'm also going to show you some locations where you can find red toolboxes inside the cargo hold, and you can see there's one on top of this box that isn't appearing there for that spawn for that particular time. So I also show you how to construct a basic Tesla, and you'll see that I'll have, first off, I get the first item, move to the second, both with my first two. Those are my first two red toolboxes, and here's the third one, the trickiest one. This will happen also for your Venom X. So you can see that was a cell battery, and that's what's going to create the basic Tesla trap. And so you'll see I've traded it, and it's got the one pylon in the center. Now for the liquid, that's going to create your medium, and your nucleic, that's going to create your advanced Tesla trap. So keep that in mind when you're going through, and you're going to be doing the three different variants of it. So here I'm going to show you how to do the Venom X. As you can see, I got the schematics open down there. I'm going to go find three red toolboxes and create a basic Venom X. And so here's the deactivated Venom X cartridge, and then I'll go find the next piece, which is, I guess I got lost there, but anyways, we're going to find the next piece, and it's very important that you don't screw up how many of these toolboxes you're using. So as you can see, it's also a nucleic battery, just like the Tesla, or one of the variants of the Tesla was. So moving on, I'll go to my final piece, which will be outside here, and we'll get the basic because it's the base variant of this particular crafting item, the Biolum. As you can see, there's no color assigned to it. The other three variants of this, you're going to have an orange, a blue, and an amethyst. And those 3 different variants of it will give you 3 different. The orange will give you a huge fire explosion out of your Venom X, and I believe it's called the Venom FX. The blue is going to give you an electric shock. I don't remember what the variant of that is called, but then finally the Amethyst is going to give you, it's sort of a purple color. It's going to give you the Cedar ability, essentially dropping those turrets that the Cedars dropped all over the map and just destroy you with. And just on the level here, they're not that great when they're on your team. So keep that in mind. I hope this was really helpful to you guys. I hadn't seen a whole lot out there that was actually this in depth and as far as getting to know these things. But the biggest thing to note is that you do not have to do these all in one playthrough. So yes, it is important that you don't waste them when you're going through your playthrough, so you don't have to progress all the way to the end to be able to get the most out of it. But make sure that you get as much as you can out of each run, and you just go in a couple times solo. It's not that difficult. Just finish it out. Took me maybe 3 run-throughs to get it, just because I wasn't paying attention the first time around. But yeah, if this helps you out, make sure to leave a like down there and maybe even comment letting me know. If there's any other questions, go ahead and leave that in the comments below too, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe, and I'll see you next time.